Okay, so today my group is going to present the problem-based task question 1 of secure mobile computing. So my group members are Tanjiaki, Sajinitya, and myself, Pava, and Deva. Okay, now I'll explain the table of contents. So we will talk about history of wireless generations, and then we will talk about technology in wireless generations, and the third one is advantages and disadvantages of wireless generations, and the fourth one is the conclusion, and the last one is the references. So now the first one I'm going to explain about the history of wireless generation. Okay, did you all know that on 1979 the first G was created, and the second G was created on 1991, and the third G was created on 1998, and the 4G was created on 2008, and the 5G was created on 2019. Okay, now I will explain deeply about the evolution of the G. Okay, the first generation. On the first generation, basic voice service and analog based protocols. And on the second generation, it is designed for voice and improved coverage and capacity. And it is the first digital standards, GSM and CDMA. On third generation, it is designed for voice with some data considerations like multimedia, text, and internet. And it is the first mobile broadband. And on the fourth generation, it is designed primarily for data, IP-based protocols, LTE, and true mobile broadband. And on the fifth generation, it is unlimited data capacity, and all the devices will be able to connect to the internet, and it is the most fastest response time.
Hello, madam. I'm James, and now I would like to present about the second part, technology in wireless generations. Okay, now, as we all can see, all the details of technology used in wireless generations are shown in this table, which are 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, and 5G. For the first, data bandwidth. For 1G is 2 kilobyte per second, 2G 64 kilobyte per second, 3G 2 megabyte per second, 4G 1 gigabyte per second, and for the last 5G, it is higher than 1 gigabyte per second. The technology used in 1G is analog cellular technology, 2G digital cellular technology, and 3G CDMA 2000s is 1 text RTT EVDO, UMTS, EDG, and for 4G, WiMAX LTE Wi-Fi. For the last 5G, WWW. The service used in 1G is mobile telephone, which are voice. For 2G, digital voice, SMS, higher capacity packets type data, and for 3G, integrate high quality audio, video, and data. For 4G, dynamic information access wearable devices, and for 5G, dynamic information access wearable device with AI capacities. For the multiplexing for 1G, FDMA, 2G, TDMA, and CDMA. For 3G, CDMA, and for 4G also is CDMA. For the last 5G, is also used the CDMA. For the switching technology in 1G is secure, for 2G is secure and packet, for 3G packet, for 4G is all the packet, for 5G also use all the packets. And for the code networks used in 1G is PSTN, for 2G PSTN, for 3G packet network, for 4G IP address of network, and for 5G is also is all the network.
Now I would like to share about the advantages and disadvantages of wireless generation. The first advantages will be the highest download speed. The 5G network will have the capacity to increase the download speeds by up to 20 times and decrease latency. These speeds will maximize the browsing experience by facilitating processes that although possible today, these still present difficulties. The second advantage is hyperconnectivity. The 5G network promises the possibility of having a hyper-interconnected environment to reach the point of having the much desired smart cities. The third one is process optimization. It is also expected has revolutionized areas such as medicine and traffic management and autonomous vehicles as well as its implementation in the construction sector to optimize resources and reduce risk. Now I would like to explain about the disadvantages of wireless generation. The first one is technological exclusion. The implementation of 5G network also implies the lack of immediate accessibility for average pockets combined with delay. The second disadvantage is immediate obsolescence. The transition to the 5G network will require devices that can support it, and the current 4G devices do not have the capability and will become immediate obsolete. The third disadvantage is risk insecurity and proper data handling. All of the requires optimal data management, and this is where the most conflictive part of the advantages versus disadvantages lies, and the fact is that in the management all of this information both are from companies and individuals, even governments.
Okay, hi Miss. Next, I'm going to talk about the conclusion. So, in the conclusion, wireless generation globally is something that people can expect as technology advance. So, wireless generation has a lot of benefit and can make the world a lot more efficient. It doesn't have control as with other new advancement that is made in today's world. So, the issues with security regarding access to a person's personal information or the negative impact that it may seem to have on society are few things that are holding back the progress that wireless generation could be making. So, with more research and experiment conducted, the problem associated with a wireless generation can be deducted and make it more significant part of the world. So wireless generation will be very important in the near future where the needed for voice connection individual device seem to be coming to the end. So this is the last part is reference. So we have two articles. So this is the first article of evolution of mobile generation technology. So this is the introduction, and then this is the evolution of mobile generation technologies. So this is the 0.5G technology and 1G technology. So this is the 2G and then 2.5G and also 3G. So this is the same thing. Okay, this is the conclusion and reference of the article 1. So this is the article 2 of evolution of mobile generation technology 1G to 5G and review of upcoming wireless technology of 5G. So this is the introduction to, and then evolution and first generation and second generation 2G and then 2.5G. So this is the third generation, and then this is fourth generation of 4G, and then this is the latest one 5G, so the fifth generation. So this is the comparison of all generation of mobile technologies 1G until 5G. So this is the conclusion and the reference. So thank you, that's it from us. Thank you, and